Welcome back, everyone, to Amateur Hour Commentary. I'm the Wolf Craze, and I will be your producer and caster for the final match and the final week of regulation play here in the Alvo World League. We have Carnage versus Haxx. This shall be a good one, most certainly. We're going to talk a little bit about the teams, and I'm going to try and get some of the sponsor stuff out of the way beforehand as quickly as I possibly can. That's the hope anyway. So I see a couple people in chat already. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. Chris B coming in, showing support before he gets in there and playing. Dirt Nasty, Spezzy, Disgruntled. What's going on? Thank you for joining. We are live over on YouTube as well. And if we did have a TikTok, we'd probably be there, but we don't have one. So, and Facebook doesn't really like to play friendly with Restream. It can work, but they don't really like to play friendly. So we are going to essentially bypass the whole Facebook thing. Because we do have a Facebook page. If you guys are interested, go check it out. Just go to the group section and type in Amateur Hour Commentary, and you should be able to find it. Also, if you want to check out some of the really cool stuff and see what we have pretty much available as a group, you can just go to amateurhourcommentary.com, which I will be updating in the near future, probably this upcoming week, since we're going to have a bye week. And I'm going to include a couple of our sponsor, I say sponsor, but like more like our supporters, I guess that's the best way to describe it. But that being said, without further ado, why don't we get into the rosters first? We'll start with that, and then we'll kind of talk about their placement, how they've been doing over the course of the season, and we could talk about some predictions of what might happen going into the playoffs, and we'll really see where things line up after that. But let's get into the rosters first. And first off, we're going to talk about Carnage, the hosting team. We got Crispy, Slice, Dinko, Galindo, Leo, King, Step 1, Slow Ass, and Dippy Chaos. These people, along with the other team, Haxx, really don't need any introduction. We are 7 weeks in. If you guys don't know who these players are by now and how they typically play, then I don't know. Go back and watch a couple of the matches and get familiar. Now, Carnage is they're in an interesting position, given that they are currently sitting in fourth, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that as well. And this is a team that has come in third place for the past 2 seasons. Now, does their position at the end of this regulation play mean anything? No, absolutely not. But it's at least worth pointing out that they are not in their typical third place position. And I don't know if there's a reason for that. If you guys want to share your thoughts, go ahead, throw it in chat. But I think it's worth noting that perhaps maybe we're not seeing the best of Carnage yet. That's going to be my prediction. But anyway, that's enough about them. Let's go on over and talk about Haxx, who include Niz, who is in chat, Dirt Nasty, who is in chat, Niz, Dirt Nasty, Vicky, Violent Veronica, Pavlo, Dan Solo, Captain KV, who is going to be our perspective. Thank you so much for that, by the way. Randy Leahy, Carmatic Wolf, and Captain Domino. Great group of people, really fun. They had both of these teams actually had between two Titches team talk, which was, of course, very engaging. Really nice getting to know these people. Plus, Haxx is just known throughout the community to be, of course, it breaks. I've done nothing but press the buttons and it breaks, but that's okay, whatever. Haxx has been known throughout the community as one of the most fun and, I would say, entertaining group to play with. Of course, as you all know, I've played with pretty much every single player on both rosters, and they're all around just great people. I would say that for just about anybody in this community. Okay, so we got a couple more people in here. Shell, Schlevy, Violent Veronica. How's it going? Black Mario, welcome. And it looks like Captain KV is at least, she's got her stream up right now. So I'll keep you in the loop as to where those things are. I'm going to make sure I have my window capture.
Come on, Haxx.
Proper here. Okay. Well, we'll see how this turns out. Hold on, because I want to. Okay. All right. Let's talk about placement, and we'll talk about a few other things here. There we go. All right. So where everybody is currently sitting, this is going to be the last match. So depending on Haxx's performance tonight can dictate where they fall by the end of regulation play, because this being the last match, everybody else is pretty much going to stay where they are. The only way anything is going to change is if Haxx is able to take six wins, which would push them into sixth place. And against a team that is like Carnage, might prove difficult. Now, if they don't win 6 wins, they will at least stay in 7th, and we'll know where they stand. And we talk about placement going in the playoffs for that based on the current arrangement. But you can see Carnage is currently sitting in 4th with 20 wins in total, and Haxx is sitting in 7th with 9 wins in total. And the point difference here in general, since every win is 3 and every tie is 1 point, you can see Carnage got a couple of ties under their belt. The point difference is just shy of 40. So we're what? 30. What is that? Someone help me with the math. That's 12. So 3, 4, 5, 15, 20, 35, something like that. So it was about 35-point difference. Give me 1 second. I just want to check the perspective. Okay, it looks like everybody is in. I'm just going to wait, see if Crispy is able to get his stream live. I'll refresh that. I know he hasn't been feeling well, so. It looks like they're going to be going to Monastery first. If we actually open up the detailed scores, by the way, if you don't know how to do this, well, there you go. You can kind of see how things are going for each of the teams throughout the 7 weeks. If we look at Carnage, they went against Reigning Havoc 5-1, then 6-0, Repeat Offenders 5 with the 1 tie. There's one of their ties. They went against Paragon, lost 0-6. Death Squad, they lost 1-5. Then they got their second tie in week 6. That was last week against the German Grandpas, who, might I say, is quite fierce. And they got 3-2. Haxx went up against Paragon 0-6, Death Squad 0-6, German Grandpas 1-5, Repeat Offenders 4-2. That's where they got a win. Reigning Havoc 1-5, and Phenomena, they went 3-3. So I gotta say, both teams' performance looking a little different. Galindo's going to be the streamer. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right. Well, that being said, I will get that fixed then. If that was in Discord, then my bad, man. I must have missed it. I was putting in stats.
I don't know. I might have to go all in.
Yeah, I was putting in stats, so I might have missed a few things, but I'll get that sorted.
Yeah, but you gotta take as many as you can.
We'll try to support you.
We gotta also try to hold once and if we get ahead.
All right, so team deathmatch on Monastery to start things out.
Shit!
Oh my goodness.
I got my ass blown up.
Oh my goodness. Told you they're gonna swarm.
Church.
And of course, let me know if the audio is good.
Took out Leo.
Tally box,
fuck.
2 of them.
Step 1 is in the basement.
Right.
Turn
I
up
have
game.
no location.
I'm coming.
One's coming in cave tunnel.
Now, I can't control their in-game
Two
audio,
before I got taken down.
so like their voices might be loud. What's up, Sean?
7-7.
Their voices might be loud, but the game audio might be quiet.
They're all at Dan's stairs.
Left side.
One's in long tunnel side, running
Tally
towards
box.
cave.
And given how loud they are, I actually went back and listened to watched the Phenomena stream, and Wicked's voice was wicked loud, particularly in relation to mine. Not that that's a big deal. I know you all want to watch and hear what they have to say over what I have to say. Oh, hold on. Seems as though the audio did not want to unmute
Big Rock.
itself here.
I was waiting for her.
Yeah.
Big rock
I'm
still
on,
there.
White shirt stairs.
Got her.
Big Rock jumped down. I don't know where he went though.
Oh, in tunnel. He's in tunnel. Ice cave.
So yeah, if things seem unbalanced, if you can't really hear the
Coming up these
game,
stairs.
I will try to keep it as balanced as
Right there.
possible.
Why my hand?
Oh, they're running right through me. Holy shit.
And I will try not to speak as much so you guys can hear.
Balls, yeah, same. I've got 1 kill.
Right in front of the truck by Big Crate.
Got him. Ooh.
Got you one, Leo.
Yeah, 2.
Oh my gosh, Galindo's going off right now.
Yep.
He's feeling it too.
He's got a
Monastery is
steady
certainly a map that is a Carnage
Oh,
playground.
get over there. They're behind you.
They go
Indicate
there
right now.
and they're just
Watch
bound
their
to have
steps.
some fun. Whether they
Thank
win or
you.
not,
On the break.
they're bound to have some
Got you,
fun.
bud.
And you can kind of hear it
Oh, my bad.
just in their
Oh, big box.
in their tone.
Oh.
They're not
One in,
they're not
right
overly
there,
concerned
camping
about this map for sure.
Me and Glendo got the basement.
Oh, two on
And
my
it's nice
shirt
to
there.
see that he's using the shotgun, just kind of like how Spezzy uses the Sterling. You know, you don't see a lot of players in a competitive sense running these weapons at all. It's usually the G36 or
Maybe
it's
go to
them
Ice
16.
Cave,
You know,
right to
that's
you.
the Trauma
Yeah.
Ice Cave.
and Viper
Ice
respectively.
Cave.
Yeah, he is, particularly with these small maps. Here in Retreat, I know for certain. I have been on the receiving end of his buckshot.
And they got it spread.
And there aren't many people you could say are actually deadly with the shotgun. You know what I'm saying? It takes a degree of skill to actually be good with it.
Get behind
Now,
us, we got this.
the dual-wheel double-barrel shotguns, that does take some skill, but those things are nasty. Crispy, did you get a chance to run with those, buddy? I know that I had suggested it to you before, and you said you were going to give it a shot, but
Short
I haven't
tunnel,
heard
left to
anything
the right,
back.
down,
I'm going to
okay.
assume that Carnage is in the lead. It's kind of hard to tell. I haven't really seen the scoreline. Yeah, 52 to
Long tunnel
42,
coming out right
53 to
behind you,
42.
Randy.
Carnage is in the
There
lead
you
by
go.
about 10 points. This is two team wipes that Haxx are going to have to come back from.
Bridge from you round table.
Randy is leading the team right now in eliminations for Haxx.
Headed for a ramp.
Church.
Two in ramp.
Nice
Get out of
down.
it.
One's coming in front of you, Dan, to your right.
And they are keeping the score
Oh,
line
wait, sorry, I thought
within
you were
that
in the basement.
10 elimination
Ignore that.
range.
Oh, come on. Watch out to your left, KB.
Right side of church. Going back to stairs.
Fuck did they go?
Now the upside,
Got it.
the upside to like if we're going to be running spectator
Shit,
mode in the
didn't
future, the upside is that we can control the in-game audio that you get. Oh, there's
through long
16-point difference now. It's extended just a
One
little
out
bit.
two. Where we
But
wanna
once
go?
we get spectator cam up and running completely,
Downstairs.
we'll be able to control the in-game
that's my
audio much
infinity.
better.
Got it.
Nice.
And we won't be able to hear their
Got me
voices,
some.
but you know, at
Right
least it'll be able to
downstairs.
balance a little bit easier on our end.
Right there,
Go to
too.
the infinity
Ah,
section.
fuck.
They're fun,
Cave,
yeah.
new tunnel.
Oh,
Can't
okay,
run them
I
on
forgot about
desert
that.
or industrial or anything like that. I mean, you probably could, but you'd be static on the map.
On
You know what I'm
board.
saying?
Got two of them, none of them.
More fun in
You're gonna have to run through
retreat,
my fire.
more fun on monastery.
Couldn't see shit.
Tally
Right
box,
side
two
of
them for
church.
church.
Leo's
Hell, it's
still
even
right
fun on
side.
veranda if you've had the chance.
Oh, they got through top side.
KB certainly has gotten
Going
better.
down,
I would say a lot of the teams have.
Got
Going
our
downstairs.
spawn.
German Grandpa's surprised the hell out of me, and we'll talk about that after this
Two
round.
out. Oh,
They are
one
coming
came
back a
from behind.
little bit, I
Thanks,
would
killed
say.
it. Perfect.
80 to 16, never mind. 25. Actually, the gap has grown. Or 15.
Let's find their spawn.
It has grown.
And,
Not by a significant margin, but it hasn't gotten any closer,
Side of church.
unfortunately.
Stairs
Oh, yeah, I
camping
forgot
us.
about the scores.
I
To your
can't cover up.
behind you, Glendo. Good one.
He's so fucking dang.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
see the
like,
stream's
shotgun
catching up a
for
little bit.
takes a minute ago.
Two of them.
So
White
nervous,
shirt
can't
camping.
spell nervous.
Two of them coming to white shirt side, Glendo.
I do like how he's
Big rock.
running
Okay,
double
big
crates
primary. Shotgun for fun,
Big crate still.
and then I think he's got the Viper for when he needs to
Fucking
get
die,
serious. And the
bitch.
gap has closed. I think it was 83,
God.
76, something like
They're
that.
catching up.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just messing, Sean.
Oh, fuck. Ice
Yeah.
Cave.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nothing sweeter than hearing that pop.
Glitchy as hell. Tunnel. Ice Cave.
I'm gonna see if I could
gotta
try
run
to
backwards.
fix this perspective.
Holy shit, bro.
I think it's wholeheartedly on
come in
his
two-step.
end.
Ooh, I can't kill Veronica at all. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. I had to use
Alright, I'm just gonna permanently, rather than
you're
have it
frozen,
auto,
like
I'm
you're
gonna have
running
it
a circle
permanently
around
set to 1080.
It's alright. It's alright.
Damn.
Wing
Yep.
skirt.
Oh my gosh,
in,
Galindo
tunnel.
he really is
Back
going
in
off.
entrance.
99
Heading
Still
towards
another
to
minute and a half.
86.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
close, but it's still not as close as I'm sure Haxx would want it. 13 points.
Running an ice cave in.
I never take anyone's misspellings.
New area going
Ever,
to
I never really take it seriously,
Ice cave
unless
side.
it's at my workplace.
Yeah, they're tagged.
But if it's
Oh.
done by
Wine barrels.
phone,
Randy's teleporting. That's cute.
Yep.
They're all in the tunnel. Coming out White Shirt stairs.
You can hear that they're frustrated with some of the teleporting that's going on. Fortunately, we
Downstairs,
can't really
under slides.
can't really control that, but they are maintaining the lead.
Yeah, that's what happens whenever you, never mind.
Big little one.
Watch your back.
I'm sure they won't want to restart, especially if they come out in the lead. It is proven to be a little
Yeah, go push the tunnel,
difficult,
push the
but
tunnel.
is much closer
You domino?
than maybe any of us anticipated. Haxx doing a really good job
New tunnel.
holding down Monastery and keeping the scoreline close.
Got him. One coming long tunnel.
Just dropped in.
Go in
He's in the
man.
corner.
Shit.
He's in the corner. He's in the room.
I'll come in.
Is 118 to 104, 14 points. The Carnage have really held them to that
I took out Slice in the corner, but another one coming through the
line, that 14,
Fucking blind as
15
fuck.
difference.
10 seconds.
Wasn't me.
It's too much of a
Long
gap
tunnel all
to
the way at
cover,
the
but
end,
you know
laying down,
what?
another one running
Gotta
towards
give credit where credit is due.
One of them.
Haxx put in the work, and they looked really, really good.
Sorry, guys.
Randy, you
127 to
alien.
111.
Very good, what's up?
But that is going to Carnage, ladies and gentlemen. Very well played on their part. Looked very solid. Haxx in particular, Carnage kind of to be expected. To see them well within the triple digits as they were, that's kind of to be expected. But to see Haxx also hit triple digits, now that is a bit of a surprise. Not that I don't think that they're capable of it. Of course, I think anyone, particularly a Monastery, is capable of it. But to go up against a team like Carnage and walk away with, triple digits, I mean, that is something awesome. So kudos to them. And Randy carrying them forward with 33 eliminations, and Veronica, just shyly behind with 25. We could see the majority of them on Haxx actually were able to get, into the, I want to say 20s or at least double digits, into the teens, low 20s. So very, very nice. Kudos to Galindo for running the shotgun, though. Gotta say, that's pretty awesome. Love that. Love seeing that. Now, when it comes to playoffs, I don't know how much he might actually accommodate that. All right, going to the second round, search and destroy on Dojo. I know this was discussed during the Paragon team talk. Dojo being Dojo was brought up, and it was mentioned by Titch at one point, whether it was during that team talk or a different time. That Dojo is a very, very popular map, particularly for search and destroy, and I would say even hardpoint at times, but mostly search and destroy. And I too feel like it is a very well balanced map, but that's my opinion. I know not a lot of people really believe that. But depending on who you're going up against, it can either be a great map or very daunting map. So here we go. Search and destroy on Dojo, starting with Carnage on the offense.
Got bomb. If you want to.
Damn. It's still glitchy, man. We'll try our best, though.
Let's go balconies. Oh, no, let's go overpass, I guess.
Yeah, I find that surprising,
There you
Shell.
go.
King, I'm coming for you.
It's okay.
I
There's
personally
two
love it.
of
It's
them
one of my
right there by the
favorite maps.
stairs going up to B. They're picking that one back up, but I did get one down.
Oh, shit, there's one underpass.
So you got 4 left.
Man, y'all by yourself.
There's one underpass right now, Slice. He's right up under you. He's coming out the other side.
Under
He's
you.
coming out
Yep.
Yeah, he's
He's going over white
underpass,
van now.
underpass. 2 underpass.
Yep. He's hiding in the
One
corner.
on each corner.
2 in the underpass.
There's one
Nice
in
shots by
tree.
Right below you.
Slice. Good comms, good angles.
Nice.
Really like this Slice. Possibly trying to draw them
Beautiful.
out. I don't know.
Playing
It
Good
looks as though he
job.
found someone and got tagged a little bit,
Yep,
but
that's it.
he's jumping down, going to try to clear it out. Looks like his team was able to do so. They get the plant, and they're going to get the first win here with, what is this, 3 of them alive?
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Well played. Not a lot of pressure from Haxx there. I mean, they did get King and Galindo out, which is they're 2 important players, certainly, to
Somebody,
eliminate.
whoever gets the bomb needs to holler A or B.
But
So we go
it
there.
didn't seem as though that they were
We got-
stressed.
we
There
got-
was
we got
no
2
stress on
all
time. There was no stress on positioning.
That's
They
fine.
did really
You gotta
well.
make a decision.
Yeah, that's
Got shit to do.
I said, let's
So
go to A, but
don't be
let's
indecisive. Let's call it.
Let's go balconies.
Well, I hear someone saying let's not be indecisive, and it seems as though they were just a tad
Playground.
delaying their push towards A. They have made their
A.
choice. And very early on, Galindo was able to get an elimination all the way down the main street. That is a position that a lot of people get caught up on. You're trying to peek, you peek a little too long, and you get taken out. You got to be very careful when
Stuck in one place.
looking down the lane there.
They're coming up by the noodle cart. 2 noodle cart right now.
Good comms by
Right here comes the
Galindo.
double
Not
doors.
able to get another
I
one
killed
though.
Randy again. He already...
One's on the balcony upstairs.
2 are
by the-
out.
by the playground.
4v3. Yeah, did really good work there.
Hang back. It's no rush.
Yeah, make sure they don't come from underpass.
Hold on,
No,
and
we got 2 minutes.
I got
right?
it.
So.
Hold on.
Got
All right.
plenty of time.
No
No need to
underpass,
rush.
no overpass
One
both.
heading towards
Get
double doors.
unnecessarily
Watching
killed
double
here. They got good
He's in double
comms in the
doors
skies.
now.
Galindo, give him these call outs.
About to come
Captain
out
KV
double
is
doors.
out.
Double doors right
KV.
here.
Leaving 2 left. One
Got
pushing
them
through the double doors, and the
Nice
rest are
point.
holding down right in front of the
Beautiful
scaffolding.
teamwork.
That's it. All members are eliminated very quickly. Those last 2
Seen
fell over,
That much.
and Galindo being the
Yeah,
only
that's very
casualty, but the
That in my
director
notes. Ooh.
of his team.
Damn.
The fuck?
Step flip.
That's it. They're up 2-0.
I look up and just like tackles in my face.
Making sure everybody has a
That's
happy
good
ending.
teamwork.
Thanks for the release, Steph.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck, man.
All right.
Where we
I
going?
can't run,
All right,
man.
3rd time on
I'm
attack.
trying-
Let's
I'm
see if
trying
they
to
can
chase
have
Leo.
similar success.
Not double doors. Slice, not
Okay.
double doors.
There
Come
are
on.
2 down
I'll
here.
watch 'em
They're gonna
come
be
out.
We're going
reviving.
backwards.
They're gonna be
Why
reviving.
am I going backwards?
We gotta hurry, guys.
Look,
On the right.
I'm
Far
drifting.
right. When you come in, go hard right.
Slice
There's one coming
preaching
in
and stick
now.
together and
See?
then runs
Oh,
off.
you
by
took
Does
the
Galindo
bomb.
still
They're
run on
reviving
PSVR
now.
1?
Yeah.
I got 3 of them
We're alive
down.
now.
They're gone.
They're gonna
no,
be reviving
2 of
in
'em.
double doors. When
Or
you
is he
come
on?
in.
They're reviving
or is he
double
on
doors to the
quest?
right.
Yeah, but he's looking right there though.
Yeah, we're not going.
They're coming
that
double
way.
doors now.
Oh, he got me.
Oh,
Still
Galindo
double
not
doors.
ready
Still
for
in there.
that one. Hard
He's still
push
in
in the
double
double
doors.
doors. Only 2 members left.
There's one going
alive.
balcony. Watch out, Step. He's down. He's
One's
on the ground
outside
now.
double doors.
Step
He's
and
behind
Leo
the van.
against KV, Randy, and Violent
Behind it,
Veronica.
behind it.
But like,
Yep, behind the
All right,
van.
he's
Front
coming
of the
up. He's
van.
coming up
Dead.
by clay pots.
It's
Scaffolding
Randy
van.
again.
Clay
That
pots.
motherfucker lived.
no, there's someone else.
Oh, one coming your way.
Nice.
Nice.
No,
Yep,
no.
Dead.
taking out 1.
No, they're not out
2v2.
there. No, I think they're out now.
Holding down
Fine,
at
fine.
pots.
No, there's still
Nice.
And there it is. Carnage get a 3rd in a row. 3-0.
No, I killed
Not
Randy
looking
like
good for
3 times.
Haxx.
I'm not even
It's
sure.
going to be a challenge, particularly on the offense. Let's see
What
if
the
Keeps changing his
hell?
name.
if Carnage
no,
can
something's
have similar
coming up
success
random.
on defense.
I'm going the back way to A.
I'm
No
behind
one's
you.
gone to. I'm pushing in now through zigzag.
Now, why does looking down that sight look so good, man? I just love that. Look at the little details of scuff marks on that holoscope. I'm just a nerd for that stuff. Love it.
Relatively close. I don't see anybody.
On the balls, KB.
Oh, he's dead. He's
oh,
dead.
Still up
fuck.
there.
Bamboo. Fuck, I come out of my spot. Middle wide zone. Should've just stayed there. Revolving by the...
Ooh, she's
right
missing
side
those
of the
shots.
zigzag.
KV seeing them, but not able
Our
to
bomb is
finish there.
dropped.
Dan, look to
Where I'm
Bamboo.
at. It's at the brown van.
Dan and Captain Domino left alive.
Scaffolding van.
Domino.
Scaffolding van, one coming in. Domino.
I'm blind. I can't do anything. I'm down.
Just you, Dan.
Dan, you gotta get the bomb.
Holding van.
And is left all alone in a 1v2. Totally
No,
doable.
Leo and you.
But you do have Galindo and Leo.
Yep, they're in the underpass.
Possibly
And they have
revolving
visuals. They have
underground.
eyes in the sky. This will
One's
certainly
dead.
prove difficult.
Oh, it's just you and Leo.
Correction.
It's all
The-
around in the middle.
Galindo is down. It's just Leo. 1v1.
I'm not seeing any movement at the bomb, but I'm only being able to see it through the, Oh, okay. I got both sides. You're clear. Grab it. As far as I can see.
I got it. I'm going away.
So I'm trying to adjust the
Try and hide
audio. The
behind
audio
Jason.
on
Find your best
this
bet.
perspective is really not good.
Ah,
They lost the 1v1. Scoreline 4-0. Carnage with a comfortable
Alright, Put
lead.
them on their head. Who's grabbing?
I'll grab.
I think Haxx are running into the issue of missing shots and moving too fast. They sometimes get into a really good position. They have
Just one.
great line of sight, but then they lose the gunfights.
Yeah.
So they'll
behind
shoot,
the
get
scoop.
themselves away, and unfortunately
Can define it right.
succumb to
Down two
returning
there. There's one
fire.
push me.
And they're going to have to be careful of this. Randy does go down. No revives in sight. Nice spot up here by Captain KV.
Thank you.
Scorpion, Scorpio. Scorpy. He's kind of floating
Yeah,
behind
they're
there.
coming.
Shoot his leg.
Downed.
Oh, jeez,
Shit,
I went to the
they're
wrong area.
Nice. Oh shit, zigzag. One above you, going Main Street right now.
Right now is a perfect time to start planting. As she does. Plant has begun.
Shit, I fell at Main Street. What'd they plant?
45 seconds.
Oh,
They have to
okay.
hold them off, get into
Goddammit.
position, hold all the angles that they possibly
It's almost
On
can,
like-
Main Street.
and
coming
they can
towards,
secure themselves
there's
their
a
first
restaurant.
victory in this search and destroy.
His restaurant side, Dan. Gonna be coming your way.
Nice.
Very nice. There it is. Haxx finally
There
get
we
one
go.
under the belt. Scoreline 4-1.
Vroom.
They still have a mountain to climb, but it is
No, no.
completely doable.
No.
One more chance at attack, and then they'll switch back to defense. I kind of like how they played that there. There's a degree of confidence. They use the speed that they've been using,
B is probably the safest.
but their timing and their positioning and their shots were much more efficient this time around. Now they seem a little bit clustered, really uncertain. They've kind of messed up their opportunity,
Some fire down the
and now they've
turn
kind of
one
they've
more.
decided to take a different route. Veronica does go down in the underpass.
Got him.
I died. I died today.
Oh, you pushed me in the wall then. Oh, okay, right up.
It's open.
You can kind of see they're all spread out now, and this is going to be dangerous for them.
They're double gate. Dojo gates. I'm down. One in the tree.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
One being in the tree, that's
There's
going
two there,
to
reviving
make it a
one,
real
so-
challenge.
Electric box.
I got you. Shit.
And
Yeah.
pushing up a little too aggressively was KB,
They
and
were in the tree. That was dangerous.
she and Dan both get taken out. Scoreline 5-1 match point
Safer. We can guard the perimeter.
for Carnage.
Nice.
Good one.
Got him.
Good lord.
I am going to
gracious.
check this POV and see if I can
KB
refresh it. It might be a little bit behind. I'm going to say,
Coming
or
in
it's just
now.
going to break.
They might be coming up behind us.
Is he flashed?
Does anybody have eyes on the
let me
black?
see.
Galindo's behind us.
One of
or
them.
no,
Ooh,
he's-
good
Double
trade
down,
here.
double down over
Not
here.
good for Haxx. Great
Okay.
for
Right there,
Carnage.
King. Nice. Okay, grab the bomb.
One's scooting
And,
down to the restaurant. He's gonna be
Yeah,
reviving.
they're at the white van.
The
Just
white
two of them
van.
left.
Nice.
A little bit of a
One
chase
left.
there. There goes
Window.
another member of
Just-
Haxx.
Just KB left.
Not going to be able to get the revive here, but they've eliminated the entire team, and all they have to do is go and plant
Just hold on, guys. You don't
to
have rush.
secure their stats and make sure that their
Can you
KDR
plant
is
now,
still
King?
intact.
Is that
Going to
it?
get the
Was that
quick
last
one? I don't know.
revive there.
Yeah,
I'm
Captain
waiting
KB
for
was
here.
last one.
They're all dead.
Okay.
Okay.
So just...
I was following orders.
Now,
I
one
was
thing,
following-
one
was
Everybody's
thing.
mad at me.
I don't know if Sean's still in here, but I haven't put in suggestions. Maybe I did put in
Slice your ass,
suggestions a
then.
while ago. I'm not entirely sure, but it'd be nice if someone is in a downstate if their name was a different color, like if it were yellow or
yeah. I
something,
took a
or
screenshot
orange,
that time,
something
huh?
to indicate that they
Oh, yeah,
were
look
in a
at this.
downstate rather than
Hey,
whether or not they were up.
Good.
Good game. Good game.
I think that would be
Shoot, that one
that'd be
was
helpful,
hard.
particularly
Ranking,
for
how many
call outs and
times
stuff.
can one person
But
die?
game number 2 going to Carnage. Looking very strong, only losing one of them in that exchange. Now it's on to Hardpoint. The Hardpoint is usually, I would say Hardpoint is the most balanced game mode. I say this because Team Deathmatch, you could argue, is probably balanced, but if you have a team that is renowned for incredible aim, getting high numbers when it comes to Team Deathmatch, then competing against that, you could say it heavily leans in the favor of the team who is a much better shot, who has much better map control. Hardpoint is a little different. The spawns, they're random. They're unpredictable, and it's all based on obviously trying to spend as much time in the point as possible. But there are so many other facets to it. You can have high eliminations on your scorecard, but you could still lose the match. So we've actually seen it a couple of times in this season where there are teams that had the most eliminations out of anyone in the lobbies, but they still lost the match because they weren't able to secure the point for the necessary amount of points or time. So I think that's why I think this one is a little bit more balanced, because it's not about how many kills you can actually get. Where search and destroy and TDM, it's like if you get as TDM is obvious, but search and destroy, if you have a lot of kills, well, you can end the round quickly. But hardpoint kills don't matter. It's all about the objective. So I particularly like this game mode for that reason. It's one of my favorite. It's the most balanced. It's not necessarily about your ability to shoot. It's about your ability to control the point and your ability to have just general map control.
Here we go.
Yeah, I can't.
And it gives teams that tend to struggle with the other game modes a little
they
bit more of
burn
an
themselves. I
opportunity to
flashed them and they
get a
all
win.
burn themselves.
I burned them.
Oh, okay.
That's
well,
my
I flashed
shit.
I mean, you can
them
see
and they
already
died.
Haxx
Oh, I can't.
are in the lead
they're
with
on the
6
stage, coming from cafe, and
seconds
one's up
in
on
total.
the second balconies.
Can't even run.
I know.
Stuck
Window
in
is
limbo?
bad. Like Veronica's dancing past me on her tippy toes as I stand still. Ooh, King, watch out.
Well, get in there when you can, brother.
Yeah.
Before you can see him.
Alright, it's moving, it's moving.
You need to back out
Oh,
and
it's
then get
Randy,
back
man.
in.
He's got the bad internet.
Go for it.
Is it one
it's
bar?
Randy.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah,
like
he's
one
fucking
bar,
everybody
2
up, man.
bars of-
Is that Slick Rick? Or is that main? Or oh, no, that's Mental Man. No. Who the fuck is Randy?
Could be mental.
Above us.
I love these shots by Galindo. Really good positioning.
Lindo next to you.
And he's practically securing the lane to get
know,
to
but
the
it's
point,
not
but they're
search and
not able
destroy,
to
so
maintain control of it.
Locker, yep. Coming from locker, another one.
Aye. Alright, past the D.
Going
Shit.
upstairs.
I love that Molly, though.
on
Even though
balcony.
she lost
Above you, Randy.
that gunfight, she not only hit
Got him.
Leo enough, but
Let's get in.
the fire
I'm in.
finished
Coming
her
through
off.
reception web.
Perfect.
Ah, coming down the hallway.
It's moving.
Shit got us. Nice. What the fuck? Right, we're
Hotel.
up. Keep it up.
Hotel.
This is our area, guys.
Come on.
People get up top. Friendly
I'm going.
fire in the doorway.
Middle of gym.
Hello, Peter. Good morning.
Coming up
One's
the
in
stairs.
the corner by the lamp post where we always like to sit.
Why are my grenades delaying? What the fuck?
You can kind of hear
One,
Carnage getting upset with a couple of the players, Randy and Veronica, skipping around, but equally so, you
one's
can hear
watching the back
Veronica.
hall.
She's like, something's just not right. My grenades aren't throwing right.
Nah,
They're
he's up
delayed.
at the top of the stairs.
Some stuff
One
is
at lunch
happening
week,
for
one on
sure.
balcony.
And it looks like Step was able to get back in, hopefully in enough time to turn this thing around.
Yeah, we can name it and knock him out.
It is in the hands of Carnage at the moment, and Hotel is secure. They have checked in, and they are
Randy.
not ready to
One's
check
coming up the
out.
stairs from the gym.
Right, they've overtaken us.
Shit.
Alright, it's moving, it's moving, it's
He
moving.
might have not seen him. Okay.
Where'd he
back
go?
here in the cafe or no?
Dang, I can't. I'm
Okay.
drifting
Does anyone else
sideways and
run
shit.
with the suppressor? Because I'm seeing a couple
Might have
people
to log
run with
out
the
back in the way
suppressor.
this
Well,
is
shit.
at.
And I don't
restarted
understand
it
how they're
before we
able to
even,
do that.
Started the game.
Yeah, but not after we started the game, and if someone's on there with a laggy something or another.
I threw a grenade in there.
I don't know where he is.
On S&D you do? I
Yeah, we
noticed
don't
that.
see 'em, we're not
I
seeing
noticed
'em,
that
they're
you,
just, like,
you
showing
run
up
with the
and
suppressor.
floating,
I feel
floating
like it
guns.
has so much damage drop off, it's not even worth it for me. But then again, I watched you play, and I'm like,
they're not dead
well,
already.
you're just a
how
fucking
long
amazing
we're
shot.
Alright, coming in from
And in
locker room.
comparison, I can't compete with your shot. You're so accurate.
Upstairs.
Nice.
And I'm not
More
blowing
locker.
smoke either. I'm not brown nose. And I
Yep.
watch, and it's like, well,
Locker
it's
room
no
was
wonder
without-
he dominates.
30
Because
ahead.
look at that shit. You
coming
watch
up the
mine, I'm a
stairs,
fumbled
locker.
mess.
Help you survive. Locker.
Yeah.
How I do
Can you
anything
see?
well, I don't understand.
They got me.
Alright, where's it at? Where's
Does
it
the
at?
do
Okay,
you
well,
find like the
it's a good
suppressor provides any kind of stabilization at all?
Okay, this is a good spot. I'm gonna
Any
have
recoil
case like
management
you
in
guys
relation to it?
Yep.
Ooh, one in your
There's
right
one
corner
there.
as you come down.
King.
I
right,
hate the foot spa. The foot spa is
Well,
my
they're-
least
What's the-
favorite
Yeah.
spot here
from
Yeah.
where I
on
came
this
One's in
down.
map.
cafe
It is
too,
the
right across from
worst hard point. But
From the desk.
I honestly love that it is
Get 'em,
that
get 'em.
difficult
Okay.
because there
He
aren't
has
many
it.
maps
Oh,
with a
man.
very
Get fire
difficult
at the
hard
light.
point. You know what I'm saying? And I
got
love
fire
that.
both
I
ends.
love that this is
Nice.
difficult.
Good, good.
This one should not be easy. The hard point should
Might
not
need
be
to get in here
easy
and
to
hold the other
hold.
side.
They're in it, in it.
They got me.
No,
They
I got
hopped
him.
over balconies of the cafe, just so you know. That's how they're skipping the
Looks
fire.
like the score line has leveled out a bit.
Those are friendly.
Friendly fire both sides.
Haven't quite seen it in its entirety, but
Oh, they
Dogs.
got dogs.
Yeah, they're friendly.
seems to help with gun walk a
No,
bit.
I don't know who's-
Good to
Okay,
know.
good.
Good
That's
to know.
good.
Good. Back in locker? There's a locker?
Okay, it's in the spa.
No, spa. We're already
Randy,
in.
good. Yep.
No, they're not.
All
They're
right,
not in
a
yet.
minute. Never mind.
And Glinda's still
Back.
running with the Halloween
top.
skin.
You're in
By the
the
way,
hot
if you
tub.
did not have an opportunity to get that, well,
Got the one up
I don't
front.
know if it's going to be returning.
Back
But
way.
if you're new,
King, you're
Got
coming
him.
up on their back.
Clean the back way.
if you are new to Alvo in the Alvo community, it is
Just
a
coming up from the stairs.
it is a skin that was
Funny
obtained
slides.
during a holiday event, the Halloween, the most recent Halloween event, where you could get the jack-o'-lantern
Dang.
avatar and as well
Yep, above
as a
it
gun skin.
and on each
You
side.
can only get it during those
Got
times,
the one
though.
above.
Friendly fire.
Same with
Still
Christmas.
in
So
it?
be sure to hop on during the holiday season so you don't miss out. Now, is it going to come to some sort of storefront? Gosh, I hope so. I hope one day, outside those holiday events,
Going
people
back
still have the
highway.
ability to get it, but at a cost.
Still got it.
Scoreline 130 to 94.
I'm in it.
Looks like
I'm in it.
Carnage has
Where is it?
practically walked away with this one.
Flower boxes up by
Cafe?
the little
Oh,
nail
these
salon.
stairs.
The coming cafe.
Yeah, I think see, and that's part of my issue is that
One more cafe.
most of my gameplay is
Coming up
focused
into that
around
back wall
movement.
now.
So I'm moving most of the time while I'm shooting. And I see that you do the same thing, Crispy, but for some reason I don't have the same
One's in it.
like
One of them still in. God damn it.
No, they just
for
ran
as
in.
long as I've played, and I've probably
one's
played
coming in,
longer
Randy.
than just
Coming
about
someone
anyone
away.
in chat, I still don't have a steady aim, which is why the Pro Tube is so important to me. Imagine if I didn't have the Pro Tube,
So far
how
away.
bad my shots are. Those are my shots with the Pro Tube. Imagine without them. That's all I'm saying. Shaky hand syndrome. Kitty cat reflexes? Yeah, and you have no shake in your hand whatsoever. It's amazing.
On the stairs. Balconies.
Chris Hot Room.
Back to this match. Haxx struggling to regain here. Now, we heard them say before, we heard Captain KV say before, this is our spot, guys. The hotel spawn is our spot. Well, last time, that was proved false.
Gym by
And it seems as though they're struggling to get back to that position
One sec.
and show us why it's their spot.
Laid right between the couches.
Yeah, he is pointed right at me.
Got him out. It's open.
He's
Get
down.
in.
Oh,
One came from
one
the
jumped
upper
down.
level.
And they just cannot get on this point. Carnage is just too devastating. As soon as they move on the point, there's another one
It's
coming in to
ours.
contest.
Coming up the stairs now from Jim. Coming in. Oh, shit. He's waiting. There's two of them now.
Just not quick enough. 126
One
to
by the lamp.
stop moving 185. Carnage still looking good.
Back hall. Oh,
But, you know, Haxx have gotten to triple digits despite
Nice
a
meet.
huge
What the
deficit there.
cafe.
I'll just go.
He's coming down the stairs now.
Got him.
Coming in up above.
And I think this is
Cafe
going
way.
to solidify their win.
And
As long as they can
Another
retake
cafe
this,
way.
it'll only take a few seconds of a hold and they should be good to go. 132, spinning around, not seeing the score. 199, they just need 1 second, and they'll have
One
this
more.
one. It's great. Geronimo! How is that not 1 second? How is that not 1 second?
1
Will you-
second.
Wait.
There. So I'm like, how is that not 1 second? You gotta be kidding.
Guys.
Good game.
Good game.
200 to 144. Can I just say though, like,
Look at the
that is
Ready
a
to
close
take this time and get
scoreline
Randy to
given
fix it
how
up?
it started out. It started out with step one, getting kicked from the lobby. People are saying everybody's jumping around. It was a bit of a cluster F. And Haxx was so far behind. I say so far behind. I would say probably first Carnage was behind. They weren't able to catch up. As soon as step one got in there, things started leveling out a little bit faster. Then things started rolling in their favor, and all of a sudden there was, a 30-point deficit, 30, 40-point deficit, and somehow Haxx were able to fight back enough to bring it in a little bit closer than what we originally saw happening. But I'm going to spend this time very, very quickly to talk about two groups that have joined our support system. And I want to talk about them specifically. One that is more, I would say that they are relatable for everybody. But this one in particular, you might be more familiar with. We do have a sponsor link through Dubby. Dubby is a product very much like Raise Energy, except it is focused mostly on energy drink stuff. So it's focused for gamers, and that's what it's marketed towards. You can see this Beach and Peach, which isn't necessarily one of the most favorite right now, but it is a newly released one. And if you're getting ready for summer fun, or if you're expecting to put yourself in that mindset, you might want to pick up some Beach and Peach. This one is one that I got because my wife in particular really likes peach flavored things. But you can see there's a variety of different kinds of flavors. $39.99. By the way, I just want to point out, you don't have to pay at cost. What you can actually do is either go to the website and use AHC at checkout and apply that promo code, or even better, if you're interested, you can actually just click on this link, which I'll put in a couple of times, and that will automatically give you that discount so you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, you could get a variety of different flavors. These aren't all of them. These are just some of the more recent ones. And they have a lot of bragging rights, given the fact that they are incredibly popular. They're found on stock cars. They're found on race cars. They're found on various streamers' platforms. I mean, they're all over the place. And they argue that they have a lot of vitamins, no sugar, no calories, no artificial flavors, no maltodextrin, which is a terrible sugar you don't necessarily want to put in your body, but is in a lot of our food products. So, and you can see that they are sponsored on a variety of different platforms, especially the more popular ones. So if you guys want to check it out, do us a favor, save yourself some money and help us out. You can go check out w.gg. Use that link that I shared in the stream. And the other group that I want to point out is probably something that, probably a group that you can use either if you're running your own league or tournament, or even more so if you're trying to buy a gift. That is JD House of Trophies. These guys produce fantastic products. And I say this because I use them for Alvo World League Season 1. And I bought something that, after Titch and I had spoken about it, we purchased trophies from them that were not so much like what you would see for a traditional trophy, but something that was also practical. Practical. The light up LED stuff seems very practical. You can use it as a light in your space. But they not only have trophies, which come in very different forms, from crystal, complete cups, glass, acrylics, plaques, so on and so forth, but they also have gifts like drinkware, home decor, kitchen items, pet products, phone accessories, medals, office supplies, extra stuff like luggage tags, signage, promo. I mean, they got so much stuff here. They are more than just a trophy company. And their quality is fantastic. Their customer service is top notch. I speak with these guys. They respond within 24 hours every time I reach out to them. And they are just a wonderful group of people to work with. They're right out of Sioux Falls here in the United States. And I don't know what their business venture is internationally, but I can always look into that for you guys. But if you're at least relatively local within the United States, within North America, I am sure that they are willing to work with you. They're a fantastic group, and I love to be working with them. They're going to be helping us out again this season, and not only for the stuff that we're doing, but I would recommend them for just about anything that you would want in terms of these extra stuff, which could be gifts or personal items. So check them out, jdhouseoftrophies.com. All right. On top of that, oh no, I've been exposed. I also want to
Come on,
point out,
Haxx.
I want to give a big shout out to the obviously the producers and developers of the game Alvo, OutsideIn Entertainment. They are continuously working on this game. I believe HTC is nearly done. Sean, if you're still in chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I understand, that is being worked on. So everybody who is getting the game on Steam, if you have an HTC Vive, you should be able to play it relatively soon. We got a couple other things coming to the game in the near future. along with what I understand to be visual upgrades and enhancements beyond what you already have. So if you already have Steam, if you already have the PSVR 2, and you already have the Quest 3, I believe you have access to the highest quality graphics at the moment, but there are plans for even higher quality graphics. So I expect those to be out, I don't know, maybe within the next couple of months. I don't want to give you a timeline because I don't know. I'm not in the know about these things, but I would suspect that that's probably around the time. But regardless, OutsideIn Entertainment is continuously working on the game, allowing us to do the stuff that we're doing and not only enjoy the game, but to also conduct these events. People are so involved. We have new players coming in all the time, and our community has been built on the infrastructure of kindness, cooperation, and I absolutely love it. And I hope you guys, any new players, are enjoying it yourself. If you're interested in joining the league or just joining the community that you have come to love, be sure to check out the Discord as well. And the last group I want to give a shout out to is Gaming Synergy. Gaming Synergy has been our partner for years at this point, and they are a wonderful free platform where you can run your own league and our tourney out of. As far as I know, Sean is continuously enhancing the website upon need, and it's continuing to grow, particularly in response to the Firewall Ultra League that we are also covering over on our EU branch. Some adjustments were made just all around in general to gamingsynergy.co.uk to ensure ease of access and navigation. So big shout out to Gaming Synergy. Love what they do. Wouldn't be here without them, and wouldn't have the quality of service that we do. So appreciate them. Last shout out is just to everybody, of course, all the players, the viewers. Amateur Hour commentary wouldn't be nearly as fun without all of you. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for being kind. And thank you for participating in everything that is going on. All right, that's it. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go back to chat. What's up, BR Gamer Girl? We all know who you are. Good first half. Yep. Some of the games were pretty tight. I could see that Haxx is really putting in the work and giving Carnage a run for their money. We'll see if the second half goes a little bit smoother for them, but it should be interesting nonetheless. You have to change your Twitch name to KV? I mean, you could. I haven't changed my PlayStation name. I'm wondering if anyone has ever wondered why my PlayStation name is Almighty Onimusha. I mean, I think I've shared it before in the past. But like, there's a reason why I haven't changed it. And that's because for some reason, Sony says if you decide to change your name, it might affect the trophies and or progress you have made in some of your games, because not all games will support a name change depending on how old they are, which means a lot of my progress in past games from PS3, PS4, and yada, yada, yada will be affected if I actually do a name change at this point. So I'm not going to do a name change. I'm going to be the Almighty Onimusha. You guys know who I am, or most of you know who I am. If you don't, well, then I'm going to love the anonymity. And I'm with you, KV. The incognito, the anonymity, I love it. Hey, what's up, Punishment? How you doing, man? Yeah, that's a very good question, NGR. I'd love to know that. I actually don't know those details. I've kind of asked for that stuff before. Silencer decreases no damage on this game? I beg to differ. I beg to differ, and I think you will find anyone who has played this game for the amount of time that they have, that is your statement is 100% false. 100% false. Who's streaming for Haxx? KV is right now, NGR. It's in patch notes. Yeah, it's not only in patch notes, but like anyone who's ever played will know. I am Ladash? Yeah, I am Ladash. All right, it looks like we are set to go for our second half. The first TDM, or first round on TDM, is going to be on Dojo. Very, very exciting. If it's supposed to decrease damage, it doesn't work. It does. If you don't feel the difference, that means you're a really good shot and you're getting headshots because it doesn't decrease headshot damage. It increases body shot damage and limb shot damage, but it doesn't decrease headshot damage. So if you feel like it's not decreasing damage, then you're probably a really good shot. But if you actually test it, if you go into proper testing, like I have done and many others have done, you will find that it actually does take more shots to do damage or to kill someone than if you had the silencer off or suppressor off.
Looks like me.
NGR, stop shooting me in the head, man. I told Titch to get rid of that emote. Take my head emote out of this, please, Titch. I know you're not here, but damn it, when you watch this back, fix it.
I'm going on. I'm
Ooh,
going
it's a sign.
to.
It's a sign.
How'd that one? Oh,
Shit,
shit.
Domino.
God.
Put me at noodle stand.
Nope.
I'm going
Oh,
to go
I'm
back
on the
out.
van.
Ground van.
Below you,
Glitchy
KB.
balls.
Just drop down.
Shit.
If I
Yeah,
drop
he's at
down,
the
I'm going to
balls.
lose my spot. Leo's by the car, by the red underpass. There we go.
What the?
I got the
Get rid of the fence at playground.
Got her.
Something
Slice
bad
behind
side
me.
That was a,
Nice.
Shit,
I recall
nope, by the
correctly, that was a
balls.
later
One by the
change.
balls.
Like they actually
Right by the
added.
stairs.
I'm trying to remember.
Now moving
'Cause
over.
I remember running
Facing
through
zigzag.
Relayed from there somewhere.
Alvo Jeep.
an early
Top
build
apartment.
of Dojo, and that fence wasn't there. And I don't know who added the fence, but that came a little bit later. It came well before the launch of the map for sure, but it came in a little bit
Apartment's
later.
clear.
Some of you
You hate that fence?
SUV.
Well, then it's done its job.
Come
Terrible
on.
long shots.
You're not supposed to have a direct line. You're supposed to be forced around, and it's supposed to be a
Wait, which
Such
one?
a
Oh,
forced
friggin' clip.
decision.
And I have guns too.
Oh, damn.
Behind us.
Don't flood the puddle. Stop giving people any ideas. What the hell is wrong with you?
balls. I'm not going back.
Stop it. You just
Man, I
stop
can't
it.
even run towards him. Shit.
Yeah, that's a underpass.
All right, I can't do a damn thing if I can't even run.
Shell, don't you
So we'll
start.
stand with you, Glendo, so you don't have to keep running and dying. I'll hang out with
I
you.
can't.
Try
I
to
can't
get you
even
back.
move.
We're only 3 ahead.
Yeah.
All right, Carnage
I'm
is
going
ahead.
sideways.
So you're dying when you're
Yeah.
spawning.
I mean, I can't even kill these
Okay.
people.
Right
They're
at you
underpass,
step. Right you
underpass.
step.
Glendo is struggling.
Pulling
Looks like he's
bullets in
putting
him,
on the
ain't even
shots,
dying.
but dropping them down to 1 HP, and it's
I ran
Shit.
not getting the finish on him.
Yes, he's down.
I'm like walking now too, so I'm gonna squat down
Yeah,
and just
fuck. Yeah, I
try
can't
to
even
recover
move. I'm just
considering
getting
the fact.
clay pots.
Oh, that's you, Slice.
I'm getting taken out left
I
and right
got
'cause I
one
can't run.
at that
I
box.
got the other one.
Noodle
Yeah.
cart,
Run.
noodle cart. Got it. Come on,
Is there a
man.
reason he can't run? What is happening?
Veronica is.
Although y'all
scaffolding.
need to fix this shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
This happens a lot, and I know it ain't my controller. You hear me, motherfuckers? Fix it.
Yeah. Veronica is at the double doors coming to you, Glendo, and step through the double doors.
He's been having problems.
I got double doors.
What is with my head in chat? That's it. I'm getting rid of
I
it.
got white back.
I'm spending time today, and I'm getting rid of it. That's it. It's gone. Have fun with it now, ladies,
Oh,
because
that's
it's
a nice spot.
getting rid of it.
Got him.
So his
shouldn't have, but fine.
the problem that Glendo's having is anyone else experiencing
A
that
win's a
where like
win.
it kind of slows you down. Oh god damn it, Crispy! Oh okay, that's not my head. That's fine. You could use that one. That's fine. But that experience is anyone else experiencing it? Is it specific to a platform?
Bottom
I'm
main
curious.
street. Got him.
Restaurant.
Look, you all
One
just
six,
made me
yeah.
yell at Crispy for no reason.
Coming
That
for
poor
nudes.
guy.
Oh.
A victim of my
Charles,
verbal
for
assault.
Zigzag. I saw him when I spawned, trying to catch him.
Scorpion's
Where are we
coming
going now?
around.
Huh?
Got scope. 6 bags, still one.
Don't make me throw
No,
my
I
guns
got
at you
it,
again,
man.
Shell. I'll
Zigzag.
do it.
Looking at main.
I haven't really seen the scoreline,
See that
so I
now?
can't speak to that. But given how Carnage were in the lead before, and they're having some
Allergy.
technical difficulties, I'm going to assume
Cleared it.
the scoreline's got to be close.
They're all coming down
45-51.
from
They still have the
park
lead,
sheet.
6
One went
points.
up in the apartment, one's looking down on Main
Apartment.
Street.
Is it
One coming from the
replicatable,
scaffolding
Crispy?
through the
Is there?
underpass.
Do you have any understanding of why it's happening? how it happens?
All
Is it only at
underpass
private
is-
matches? Is it in
Probably
public matches?
underpass.
Because I've personally never
Yeah,
experienced a
yeah,
lot of bugs that
underpass.
people experience. I personally don't.
Going back to restaurant
Which-
now.
Poked somebody and killed him.
Obviously, being the person that I am, I'm not going
I
to.
can't see for shit. 2 by the playground.
I'm not going to say people are
Ah,
lying,
they're in the middle.
but
One's
I
running
can't
into the
replicate
restaurant.
anything that anyone
Got him.
experiences. So whenever I did beta testing or alpha testing, I couldn't replicate nothing.
Spawning, scaffolding, brown van.
So if you guys are looking to have something
Oh,
fixed,
yeah,
make
right,
sure you
right,
replicate it,
somebody's
see if you can figure out like why
the
it's
white van,
happening,
Main
and then
Street.
give the step-by-step details to the devs. It's 100%
Yeah.
random.
They got me coming around the corner.
Oh, come on.
You're gonna piss yourself.
Nice, Dan.
They're just giving a lot of head there, Peter.
Cleaning up Main Street.
It's a lot of head.
Down behind me at double.
Yeah, I'm finding private lobbies
2 flash at Main Street.
do cause a lot of issues when you leave or drop out, or there's some sort of change in lobbies.
Oh, they've got a turret.
Coming down the stairs.
75
We got
to
2 coming down the stairs.
57.
Heading towards
Haxx
the white
are
van.
significantly behind now, whereas before it was by only a margin. Now they are down a significant
no.
one.
Nice.
I also noticed that the new Christmas gun skin, which is that white and black camouflage, has the same in-game code number as the red fire skin. And they're both identified as 05. So in private lobbies, when you have the white one selected, if you don't click on the utility icon next to the gun, it will stay the red fire skin, which is interesting. But I gotta let them know I haven't actually put that in beta bugs or anything like that.
Oh, I'm blind.
Zigzag one.
30 points for Slice. I mean, he is literally holding the team up.
Bullshit.
You subtract that even
I
by
got
a
him.
half, and Haxx would have the lead. This is crazy. Slice is
White bomb,
carrying
Main
big
Street.
time.
One.
I mean, that is a huge number for his team.
They're jumping on balcony above.
They're behind the king.
across. Above white pedo van. Doorway above the white van. Got him.
Playground.
Playground 2. Another one above the balcony coming to slice.
Okay, there we go. Step 1. Picking up a few eliminations, gets to the 20 mark. Which is nice. Yeah, I guess so. Took a slice of Rampage
Violent
pie.
Veronica's chasing you, slice.
Another one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Step. Oh, I thought Step was there. She's coming to you, Leo.
Oh shit. Underpass.
Don't think so.
What are they? Playground.
Dead.
Came out by the generator. There's one by the generator and one coming out the left door.
Man, I'm trying to run over there. Come on, man.
You should be able to get them
Come
there,
on.
whoever that is.
Oh, grenade down there. Underpass. Bamboo probably.
I got underpass.
Oh, Carnage poised to get another victory here. Going to extend their lead to four wins in total.
Nice.
And there it is, 87 to
I'm on the back of the
114.
screen.
Gotta
Holy
say,
shit.
Slice was
Dan, you're on the wrong
doing a
team.
bit of carrying there for a while.
V,
You're on the Veronica.
Gotta
And
say
Dan
something
likes
about
it.
pie, absolutely. So I want to talk a little bit about each team's performance overall. And I'm going to be reading from the stats that y'all can see over on amateurhourcommentary.com. If you haven't gone there and you want to follow along with league stats, there are stats there from overall team stats to player stats, map choices, so on and so forth. In looking at Team Deathmatch, Haxx has a 46%, I want to say, elimination to death rate. So, 46% of the time out of all the possible kills that they could get, if you combine their kills and deaths, 46% of that are kills. So, in other words, they are dying more frequently. It's not so much a one-to-one. They are dying more frequently than getting eliminations. Whereas if you look at Carnage, they're above the 50% mark, sitting at 53%. And they actually have a significant lead in terms of overall kills for Team Deathmatch. In fact, there are only 3 teams right now, minus if we don't include one of the games. So yesterday's game, Paragon versus German Grandpas, that one still hasn't gone up in here. But at present, with the existing stats, there are only 3 teams with over 1,000 kills. And that Carnage is one of those teams. They have 1,078 kills, the second most right now in the league, in 950 deaths. So they have the best rate for the most part, minus Death Squad, but Death Squad still hasn't broken that 1,000 kill margin yet. So if you look at just the top 3 with the most eliminations, Carnage holds the best record in terms of percentage. Now, Search and Destroy is let's see how this looks for both of the teams here playing today. Carnage has a win rate of 56% with a total of 23 plants. They've barely had to defuse with only 2 defuses all around throughout the entirety of this season. If you look at Haxx, they have a 43 win percent rate with 29 plants. So they have been more successful at planting, and they have more defuses as well. Will this play a factor? We will have to wait and find out, of course. But in general, the performance of Haxx, you could say, is worse given their win rate, but their ability to plant the bomb and defuse is superior. So in other words, their focus on the objective has been superior in a lot of ways. Now, the win difference here, Haxx have 46 wins overall over the course of the season, whereas Carnage has 61. And that's a pretty big margin. In fact, Carnage is sitting in 3rd place for most wins overall, just behind Paragon and then Death Squad. Death Squad was 76 wins, Paragon was 71, minus the stats from yesterday, which haven't been accounted for yet. So keep that in mind. But still, they're sitting in 3rd place with the most Search and Destroy wins. And that will effectively change to some degree after tonight's event. But worth looking at those stats. If you guys want to follow along with that, just go to amateurhourcommentary.com. All right, I'm going to catch up on chat real quick here while they are figuring things out. Looks like they're going to be going town dusk. They need to fix the not running issue. So Galindo, if you're still in here, the only way they can fix it is if they know how it's happening or why it's happening. So the more information you can give to them in Discord, the better. Even if it's not like a direct, exact, like one-to-one of like how to make it happen or how to break it. Give them as much information, otherwise they can't fix it. As it stands, you get Carnage in 2 weeks. We'll definitely see. I'll let you guys know. I will put out I'll put out the bracket as soon as this week is over and everything's put into Gaming Synergy. By the way, if you haven't put your matches into Gaming Synergy yet, please do so. But as soon as that is out, I will set up the bracket and I'll put it in the Discord. I'm going to put it in the general so everybody who's a viewer can follow along and see who's going up against who. And I'll put it in the competitive section of the Discord first for everybody.
Hello?
Well, looks like we're dropping.
All right, we'll drop.
Start dropping.
Okay.
All right, looks like they're resetting. Or something. Maybe not. KB is out. All right, looks like everybody's resetting. Okay, we're just gonna come back to the desk. We're gonna wait. I'm seeing some chatter in the chat over on Twitch. By the way, we are live over on YouTube as well. So if you're interested in viewing from there, or if you are over there watching us, be sure to chime on in. I can see everybody's chat from both platforms. As it relates to stats, after Test League, we ran it in Test League for a little bit, right? And people seem to enjoy it. In fact, Dr. Doom had a much better spread than what I did at the time. At the time, I was only doing like, the hell was I doing? I was doing like very basic stuff. I can't even remember what it was at this point. So this season, I decided I'd give it a shot and try to provide a greater variety of stats. And some people took to it really well. Now, can it be a problem for some people? Absolutely. Those who are not performing well or are underperforming, it can be a shocker. It can be concerning, and you might feel a bit insulted. And, I totally understand. If that is the case, and if it's bothering you to that extent, I would discourage you from looking at the stats. I just would, because you don't want that to affect your general gameplay. Hold on one second. Sorry, my kid was dancing in front of the basement door, and as cute as it is, with my ADD, I was very disrupted. But the stats can be, they can be discouraging for some. So if you're not a stat viewer and you're like, I don't really care, then I would discourage you from going into and checking out the stats. But for those who are interested, use it as a tool. Like you could. Where Crispy has actually said it very plainly, it helps me see what and where I need to improve. And that's, in general, like what they're there for. There's always going to be a winner. There's always going to be a loser. There's always going to be a much better player on the team, and there's always going to be a not so great player on the team. I don't know how else to phrase it. I don't want to say it's a loser, because everybody who competes has done incredibly well. But I just want to, that's cool. Thank you so much, Leo. I appreciate it. I just want to point out, like, the stats are there for a resource if you want them. If you don't want them, cool. Don't go check them out. If you're a viewer, I know me being as an avid esports watcher, I look at stats on a regular basis. I find stats to be interesting. So even when I'm updating them, after I'm updating each game's stats, I go to the players and I see how well they performed, and I look at their performance per game mode. And I'm like, wow, some people are really good in certain game modes and they suck in others. It's pretty interesting. Or they're pretty balanced, or they're just damn good overall. There are two players that stand out in my mind. That is Earl Saint and Crispy. Those two players are some of the most well-rounded players in the league right now. If you look at the stats, from kills, from the kill to death ratio to the assists and to the bomb plants even, they're well-rounded players. And it's hard to contest that when you have the numbers right in front of your face. Yes, I even look at my own stats and I wonder to myself if I can do better. And I always hope that I can do better. And am I completely satisfied? No. But am I okay with where I am? Absolutely. Because there are nights that I do great and other nights that I don't. But again, read them as you choose. If you find them helpful, great. If you don't find them helpful, don't look at them. HP can pull down your KDR very fast. That's the funny thing, Mario, is that it actually boosts my KDR. It's kind of crazy. So like when I look, if I look at the individual stats, in fact, we have a little bit of time. Why not? We look at it now, and we'll use me as an example, okay? We'll use me as an example. Here I am, okay? If you look at my general KDR here, I'm less than 50%, right? But my assist rate is pretty high in TDM. I have the highest on my team for TDM with 50 assists in total, excluding yesterday's game, mind you. S&D, I have a lot of kills, but simultaneously, I have the most deaths on my team. So is that really helpful? Hard to say. And again, most assists with 37. So you can see, like, I'm an assist fucking king. But then here's where things are a little bit different. My kill rate on hardpoint is ridiculously high. Now, am I still below 50% in relation from kills to deaths? Absolutely, I am. Like, no, I'm not low. I'm actually higher. It's above 50%, but I'm closer to that 50% margin as compared to, like, if you look at Schlevy, who's got 300 and 158. That's a much better ratio. But in terms of overall eliminations, you can see I freaking kill it in hardpoint. And my assists, although not highest in hardpoint, I still maintain a relatively high assist rate. And if you look at the general stats in the end, here's everybody's KDR. Mine is sitting at 1.6 or 1.7 if you round up. And my assists are the highest on my team right now. And I come in second place with total plants as well. So am I the most well-rounded on my team? I wouldn't say that's necessarily true, but for me, it's a way to look at my individual performance overall per game mode. And I think when I look at hardpoint, I'm not overly concerned. When I look at search and destroy, this number right here concerns me. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into it.
Ambulance.
Probably in
We're
front of
doubling
you.
down to the ambulance.
They're reviving in the front of the tunnel.
All right, let's go over onto
I didn't even see
this.
him.
My bad. I got really enthralled with stats there. Hey, Titch. I'm such a nerd.
Another one.
Grenade out.
Oh,
They're
think I hit
weakened,
two
so
with
they're
a
not
grenade.
down.
All right, get in the
he's
plant
pushing,
here.
pushing.
Shit.
oh.
And not
Oh, no.
focusing or not paying attention or not getting good comms. Step one, and King able to get the final elimination. And they're going to take the very first round here on defense for Search and Destroy on Town Dusk. Sorry, we did not start get to the start of that match. My bad. Always go for the kill first. Yep.
Bomb again. Strat B.
One
To
slip
accomplish
past
that, Shell, I
balcony.
think a lot of it has
Down
to
below
do with
the
the fact
balcony.
you have to have good comms. You have to have cameras, and you got to slow your roll. Can't expose yourself too early.
Not finished though. What the fuck? There's three of them.
barrier.
Three of them in this lobby here.
Down,
where I
step
just
on.
coming to two coming to steps.
Oh,
God.
just missing the shot. Literally, the person's head went right by the barrel of her gun
Trash can, Veronica, trash
and
can.
just missed. Veronica and Captain
That's
Domino
better
alive.
ambulance.
They are able to get
Zigzag,
one
come on,
elimination.
went down Main
2v3,
Street.
still possible. Domino all alone on the plant site, though. Veronica gonna have to either rotate back
three
around and
left.
try to cover
Two of you guys.
Two
their
left.
flank, but she does go down in tunnels. This leaves Captain Domino all alone, not able to get the plant.
Coming fountain
Probably
side
should have
now, right side fountain.
secured that first before engaging here, but it is a 1v2. Galindo and Leo.
Leo's Museum, balcony, over well.
Nice.
Captain Domino
So
winning that
Tree,
1v1
Museum
fight.
balcony.
Now looking to get this
Just plan
last
it.
I'm
fight.
watching her. She's,
Yeah, I'm watching
she's
your
grenading
fountain.
zigzag. She's gonna push zigzag. She's looking that way. Oh, it's Galindo, isn't it?
Okay, I was a little concerned because
Still at
Domino was
zigzag.
not
Still at
planting.
zigzag.
I
Still
really
there,
don't have any
moved
kind of
out, can't see.
perspective here. With
I'm watching from front.
this is where spectator cam would really come in handy.
Street. Right, I've got tunnel.
Yeah, coming in the fountain. Right side of fountain from zigzag.
Oh, I fucking hit the wrong button.
Oh, and Domino loses that one to Galindo.
You didn't hit the trigger?
I hit the front one.
They
so
have
the back
13
one.
seconds to defuse. 11.
Oh,
10, he's
Galindo
walking
is
backwards.
struggling
8.
here.
No, it doesn't matter.
No, we're all dead.
What is wrong with him? What is he walking like
Doesn't
that?
matter.
What
I'm gonna give
what
up.
is going
We won
on?
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about my mistake. Okay.
That was a newbie mistake. What was that?
Yeah.
Moonwalk
what
into the
hell?
bomb.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it wasn't a mistake. It clearly technical
Or maybe he was having
issues.
an asthma attack.
Oh,
I wonder if he should have restarted his entire headset
Push A.
or console, whatever he's operating on. Yeah, he couldn't run. Yeah, that, you
didn't see
you could
anything
clearly
on
see
balcony,
that his
but they may
entire
have
avatar was
stepped behind.
janky.
Then,
I wonder if when everybody
one
kind of
better than
reset the lobby, if he should have just reset his entire
One
console.
at Fountain, so there's 3 at
I'm
market.
watching.
Planning.
You know,
Fire.
Crispy, is he on
Maybe
quest?
museum.
Could you just confirm for me? I'm sure he's really mad. That's very frustrating.
Shit, one coming in the back way. Slice is coming in now. Oh, he's moved back. He's waiting to come in from Fountain side into Museum
I
now.
wonder if he like cleared his
they
cache.
Must, I always
Dominic's
forget
on you
they
now.
see me.
Do you think he could like if
Another
you
one-
instruct him
another
to
one
clear
behind you.
his cache,
We only got Leo left. Only Leo left.
Coming to you.
if that would help?
There we go.
Yeah.
Ow.
Because that can
My controller
eliminate
came
some
off.
of the
Spot of the,
hidden
secretary of those
files
two
and
lion
like
statues.
Yeah.
crap that
Okay,
sits
I
in the
know this one.
background.
Yeah.
Like if he
They
cleared the
all
cache
come in
on
looking
his
at me and
quest,
not
see if
knowing
that will
where they
help.
were. It's great.
Because sometimes
Then
that, like, when you do updates, it leaves behind invisible, like,
A.
files and stuff that can kind of mess with your
One's come
system.
to B now.
It's the
Didn't
same
mark
thing
it.
with phones and anything else you use. You want to clear out the cache as much as possible, or like get rid of old files, dead files that
Down at A.
are just bogging down your system.
Nice, nice.
It might be
Double
worth
down.
looking into and seeing if that helps.
Somebody get Domino?
Coming round.
Push tunnel.
Are they reviving
Oh,
the
fuck,
Domino?
one's in tunnel.
No, they're
Cavey.
both down.
Cavey.
No, they're
Alright.
both down.
Mark entrance
safe
of
to get
tunnel.
Domino.
Running back up the stairs.
He's headed for police cars.
Okay.
Yep.
Wounded ambulance is dead. I'm gonna try and get eyes on police cars. I don't have eyes up there.
I just downed him as
I love
got
how the
out.
bodies aren't disappearing.
one's
You know
up
how
there.
like they disappear in TDM and Hardpoint?
Yeah, good shit. I saw that.
I love that.
Really
I love that they stick
Man,
around.
I got no kills. Too busy
Come on,
guarding
Caleb.
areas.
Kiwi.
Right.
And see what happens.
If you can't move.
It's not gonna make a difference, man.
Let's just finish it.
press.
Okay.
Can't move off the spawn on quest. Well, yeah, but
Backwards.
that's not what's happening here. He literally can't run. Like
It's on
he
the
presses
windows.
the
They're in station.
he presses the sprint button and his character won't
Push
move.
me, step. Push me with you. We're going forward.
See how
down
like
here.
he
Oh, we're all down. Here, they're coming to the blue car. Blue car.
Got one of them.
Another 2 more down at the ambulance. And they're coming down
see how he's
long
like moving
alley
ridiculously
right now.
slow?
Steps to the
Like,
side.
Should've
Two
come
down.
out
Yep, they're
yeah,
reviving.
yeah,
in
like
front of
his
the
movement, he just literally can't
I
move.
mean, from the
Yeah.
pineapple truck.
So he's gonna have to
snuck
depend
up
on his
behind us.
team realistically to try to get the win
Sorry.
here.
They shot me in the back.
Linda, why don't you stay
If
behind
he has
the cop car
backdrift,
right
it's
here?
his
where you can't
analog.
get shot for a second.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably.
One long alley, trying to shoot you.
Together, don't run out front
One's in.
and die.
Where's he at, King?
He's behind the
Like
ambulance.
moonwalking a bit.
Guys at the blue car.
Yeah, I know.
I got 2 down ambulance. I got 2 down. I'm double down over here.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Feels like running through mud. I can't.
And it's
Yeah, I
like
can't really
the
say I've
most
never
fucked up player has
experienced
the
it,
most
but it
kills,
looks
but
frustrating as
it's not
hell.
making us win. It's like you can kill everybody except for one, and if you lose, you lose. But
Okay, we
this
know
will
what
be
they're
our
doing.
one.
Well,
They're gonna rush the.
Yes, since we can't run or
Yeah.
move, they're definitely
Sorry,
gonna
guys. I
rush.
can only do so much.
I know you can't do nothing. That's why I was like,
Yeah, look at that. That's like firewall 0-hour
alley
speed.
already.
we'll stand out in the open, let them.
I would suggest like Crispy, if you could chat with them
Nobody's watching.
via Discord, I would encourage them to kill this lobby
They plan at a
and
B.
then
Uh-huh.
restart their
They
headsets.
plan at a B.
Just restart their headsets
My,
and see if that fixes it. Because this is
they're gonna be coming up in your back window.
this is
Bring 'em
highly
down.
unfortunate.
By the fountain, somebody.
They have
come
to
to me.
and can't move.
I stayed by Glendo since he couldn't move.
I'm coming to you, Leo.
Here, Glendo,
Yeah,
you
I'm
stay
gonna-
Well,
there.
it looks
'cause you
like all
really
he can
can't
do
move.
is walk backwards.
I'm
You
gonna
see how
rush-
he's bracing
rush
himself
the
against
long
the wall?
alley because the bomb's
Yeah.
right there.
He can move forward a little bit, but it's
I'm behind
slow.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, just have them
Falcon
restart their headsets
Oh,
because
double
this
down
is
again. Another one right there in front of you. Nice.
Yeah,
it's not something that they can control, but it's not good either. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Galindo, they're on Euban, Galindo. They're reviving Euban. Oh, well.
I can't even get to it, man. I can't do a fucking thing.
Oh, we'll give them this one since
I
you
can't do a fucking
move.
thing, man.
He's standing still because he's falling back on.
Yeah, if
He's falling back into the wall, bracing himself.
Dan, did y'all see Glendo like not even be able to get to the bomb to defuse it? And everybody was
what was
dead
going
because he
on? We
was
didn't see
stuck.
that.
No. He hasn't been able to move, but he won't log out
Like
back in
crawl
because it won't
speed
work.
backwards.
Okay, there we go.
He has, but he got the most kills crawling backwards out of everybody.
Yeah, he's not standing still, Titch. It can happen when someone has a bad connection. Yeah, it's tough to say. That's the problem. Is that there really doesn't seem to be any kind of solution. So like, I shared this before. I don't have my controllers with me, but if you have the Quest controller, if you take off the plate that's covering the battery or the battery, there's a hole at the very bottom of the controller, like at the tip that of the controller, and you'll see there's a hole, and right at the base there's a button. It's a soft button. If you press that resets and recalibrates the controller. If you do that on both, sometimes that fixes any error that exists between the communication between the controller, the Bluetooth and the controller to the headset. That helped me a couple of times. And then also clearing the cache out so that the memory stores in your headset aren't like bogging down some of the existing files, the more routine files, not routine files, but the existing files that help the game run. Sometimes those backend files bog things down and cause some confusion. So you do those couple of things and it could fix a lot of problems, but at the same time, there is a chance that the thumbstick is just effed at this point. And I don't know if a full controller replacement is, at that point, it might be necessary. Now, are they selling Quest 2 controllers anymore, or are they not? I was curious about that. Because for some reason, I believe there was I had heard somewhere that they weren't going to be making them anymore or replacing them. That they only have refurbished ones, and so that you can't actually buy new controllers. Is that true? Is that out of curiosity? It's not hard to fix yourself. I am so nervous. Like I feel like I'd be able to do it, but I don't like to, because if I break it, then I'm just going to be pissed off. Like I hate when I screw things up. So I would be very, very pissed off. Not that I've really been using it. If I'm going to be honest, I haven't really been using my Quest too much. So if I had broken a controller now, I guess it wouldn't really matter. But I do want to play on my Steam account tonight. So, I don't want to be going breaking anything like that right now.
Well, if it was only Galindo that was
Getting the ribbon back in,
like-
yeah.
Leo just dropped.
That's the blame for why we didn't. Oh.
Oh, yeah, they're
They're
bouncing.
leaving.
All right, restart the room.
All right. Yeah, they're gonna restart. They're still for sale on the Quest store. Oh, good. That's good to know. Thanks, Loas. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, because I had heard like they weren't going to be producing them anymore. Can't go wrong. Well, it's the same thing with fixing my car. Like I was talking to the ladies on my team during practice, and they're like, it's really not hard to fix the problems that I have in my car right now myself, and I would actually save a lot of money. But I'm too nervous about messing things up, and with all the I didn't want to point it out, Shell, because I'm not your typical guy's guy. I can't do mechanics. It's so easy. I get it. I can't do that stuff. I could, but I'm so nervous about fucking it up that I don't even want to try. I could have my father come over and he could walk me through it or whatever. I could go on YouTube and watch that as well. But the moment I mess something up or I touch something, I have terrible luck, guys. I was talking about this. Who was it? Is it Fly? Who was I talking to about this? Someone was talking about gambling, right? And I can't go to the casino. I can't do any kind of betting. I can't do any of that stuff because of how unlucky I actually am. I have such terrible luck that when I touch anything like electronically or mechanically, like it gets messed up. So I try not to do that unless I have an experienced person with me who can immediately stop me. Not that I'm necessarily doing things entirely wrong, but I have such terrible luck with things that if someone who is understanding or in the know of that specific skill set, then my luck is enhanced that much more. Be happy. Hey, listen, I can open the door. I can drive the car like a pro, okay? But don't ask me to fix it. Oh, you could choose left or right in the car. Okay. Cool. Are touch controllers better? Touch control. What do you mean touch controllers? No, I'm not. See, when I used to, with Rick Seagal, he and I used to put in aftermarket stereos, and also we used to switch, put in new speakers in cars. Like, so we used to do the whole audio system, right? I was able to accomplish that. I'd take off the door panels, put in subwoofers, all that stuff. Like that stuff was pretty easy. Nowadays, it's a little bit more difficult to do. You can still do it, but a lot of cars don't have that radio slot that you could just slide out and replace with an aftermarket, system. So you can't really do that now. I mean, I could technically take out the touch panel screen in my vehicle, and I could actually put in a brand new one that is a little bit different, but there's a lot more to it. So like back in the day, I was willing to do that stuff, but I can't do that with the more modern day stuff. Never buy another Nissan? Yeah, neither will I. My Nissan Altima died in the middle of the highway. The CPU died. You have to start at the rear bumper pretty much. Really, Crispy? Oh my God. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, I don't understand when cars got so complicated. Why do they have to be complicated? Just check YouTube. Exactly, Karen. Yeah, everything is on the internet. You can literally get an entire education. You don't even have to go to university anymore. You could literally go online and you can find all the information on your own. The only problem is that you won't get your degree, right? You won't get that degree. But you could literally be as educated as someone who went to university, and you just won't have the degree. And I say that from experience, by the way. I speak from experience. I have a master's degree.
Those who are surrounded,
I almost wish I didn't go to school, because now I'm forever in debt.
If it's necessary, I will hop in. But
You have to be a computer engineer just to work on cars. Yeah.
Will be necessary.
I will go to the piping.
Anyone see that floating?
It went out at 60,000 miles. What
Are we going to the same pipe?
the hell is that? Barely anything. That's not even half a
It shot me,
lifespan
and,
of a
one of the
car,
guys she played
especially in 2013.
No way.
Insane. Anyway, here we are, not industrial, factory for the map, and we have hard points
Go in middle door.
with Haxx taking the first initiative on the point.
Coming from underneath.
Middle door. Left side, middle door.
Oh my God, Katie has like prime spot right
Trying to
here.
get in there.
She is way open in the bay window here, though. She is gonna have to move if she wants to stay here and continue to be
Prefer that
successful.
side.
It looks like she wasn't challenged though. Yeah, it's a very good spot. I'm surprised she wasn't challenged more.
One balcony, catwalk.
Here's one thing that I've always told
Far
the
end over the
developers, by the way.
point.
Those bushes or those plants in there should not have the colliders on them. Sorry, they shouldn't. They shouldn't have the colliders on them. A little leaf like that is not going to prevent me from
No,
getting
there's
into a
fucking
window
two of
in
them
real
there.
life.
I'll right.
Okay? Take off the
got one in a
colliders.
bit.
They still haven't done it.
One left.
Sprinter for hard point.
Tank dust going
Missed
low
them. They
into
got
the
me, got me.
containers.
Damn, they're all there.
Right you guys.
All
Two.
three of them. Fuck. Let me run backwards again.
They're in that little office in there.
Yeah, he's laying there in the little office.
I don't know. There's some
one
pretty
point
advanced scanners
apart.
out now, Shell,
Left slice.
that are are pretty layman's terms.
And then
Like I was shown a scanner by
they're coming in.
Yeah,
the
it wasn't
back
me.
mechanic
see, under
at
office.
my car dealer, and
I
it was
was
really
flashed
really easy to
Under office.
understand.
There goes another one under office.
Friendly RC.
I'm dead.
We get the
Sky office.
We got them, but
Yep, Sky Office. They're all heading that way. All three of them.
They're going up the stairs now.
Ooh, they're on the stairs. They're coming up. There's three of them coming up.
I feel terrible for him. This sucks, man.
They're up there now.
Like I'm literally feeling frustrated
Yep,
for him.
But we're still 5 ahead. For just a second.
Nice.
You saw
He
that?
can't run and slide.
Yeah, I
He
heard
barely
that guy
jump.
and he killed me, but your grenade got him.
Still up there. Damn.
He slowly made his way to the spot, though. I mean, good
Ooh,
on him
coming
for
up the
getting up this
stairs,
far
guys.
and not getting
We'll have to
eliminated.
get the next one.
Oh man, I'm on the wrong
They're on the
floor.
left.
He
Took me
pushed
so long to get up
He's
here.
on the wrong floor, but you know what? Good on him.
They got
Hey.
perimeter everywhere.
Yeah. Moving.
You know how long it took me to get that second floor?
Okay, back in the corner.
Oh, I can
back
make it
corner.
there.
Yes, we do, Glindo. We watched it all, brother.
They're already up by the pipes. You got him.
Nope,
Okay.
got him.
Oh, he probably
Come
should have
here,
stayed
that
up
way,
there.
back there.
I'm gonna be honest. He doesn't need to be on point.
Nice.
He literally could have stayed up there.
And I was flashed. Hell yeah.
Somebody get in it. Y'all hold it.
They're coming in from the office.
Oh, they got 35
Office
points
side,
in
office side.
total.
No, I'm gone. Never mind.
To Haxx is 56, I think.
Good.
Catwalk.
Catwalk side.
Oh,
Oh, he got me. Motherfucker. One more in the center, one's going up and over the small office behind you.
Ooh, King coming around 36 to 66, down 30 points.
I have to set myself on
All
fire.
Carnage needs to do is hold this one
no,
point
no.
for an extended period of time, and they should catch up
It's our
relatively
little
quick.
office.
It's on the crates. There you go.
Yeah, one little office still. They're all up there actually. Come through to
top
office,
office
main
again.
office.
Yep, oh, office. Oh, coming in.
Can I make it up?
I'm going
Can I
up
make
to
it up?
pipes door from little office side.
Ooh.
Got the
Adapt and overcome. If you have to speed walk backwards, you gotta do it.
One middle office. Ah, I
I'm in there
put some
with you,
bullets
but
in
I'm
him.
blind as hell.
2 of us in. Pipe door.
Pipe door down.
Nice.
Haxx are kind of walking away with this
Nice,
hard point.
Oh, under office coming through.
Fuck yeah,
One
got me.
sat
Got that
on.
one?
One domino, get him.
don't worry, drop
One
down.
coming up. Ah, they got me. They spawned behind me, I guess. I don't know.
Changing.
But even with the 4 members that aren't having the,
side, bottom of catwalk.
I'm assuming the other 4 members aren't having these technical issues. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I'm
Some
down.
top office.
No, coming around the
Little
middle.
office.
Oh, KV by you.
I got
I'm
one.
surprised, like the other
I'm
members.
out.
Contesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be the same, but
They're
I'm
up in the
surprised the other
office.
members are not
They're
able
One's in
to
point,
take
one's in
Haxx
point,
off at this
Bob's
point. Like they've been
I'm cleaned off.
struggling a bit here. They finally do take
clean.
or capture
Can't
the
get through
objective.
the door.
Got one coming in through. Never
Can't
mind.
get through there. Little office hanging behind.
Got little office.
Ooh, nice shot by Leo.
That one.
It's open. Get in.
I'm in it.
In.
I'm gonna get on the overlook. I got taken out from office.
One's
My stream going sideways until they fix it.
Got it.
Nice hold.
In
And
it.
it ain't my
Yeah,
controller,
we're
so
gonna
don't even
right
say
here.
something.
Yeah, he's saying it's not the controllers. I'm thinking he really needs to see if clearing out the cache will help. I'm gonna be honest.
It's open.
Sorry,
I don't know if
people,
it
I feel like
will
I'm not
help.
even
It's
in
just
the
a
game.
suspicion. It might not be a fix at all.
Flash them.
We do
Flash
too,
them.
unfortunately.
They're flashed.
Yeah, there'll be know exactly what's gonna be said. Y'all had subs for this,
Friendly
and we
turret?
did, but
Yeah. Don't matter.
but
They're behind.
what'll be
behind
said,
you
they
guys.
don't care. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like he's moving quite a bit
Where-
faster
where-
now. He is drifting sideways, but he's practically like drifting in a car. You know what I'm saying? Just skirt.
Nice hold. They're coming from the back office.
One shooting from the bottom of the pipes.
I got it.
Okay, it's
I'm in it. They got
Man,
it.
oh man.
Oh, come on.
I got taken off my perch.
Oh, one side. 2 there.
Yep. Yeah, one.
Oh, I got a rock.
I know, right?
Just shoot through that container. I don't know if
Leo's right in the container. On the point. Another one with it.
Huh.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, they can't really fix it until they know
One's
what
right in
how it's
inside.
happening.
I got taken
I'm literally sitting here, like, my silence is in relation to
Change.
trying to
Let's go in the center of that room.
think of what could be causing it. Now, I'm not a developer, I'm not a coder, I wouldn't fully understand how you could fix it, but in terms of creating it, you say it's random,
Why wouldn't it let
but
me lay down?
even if it's random, there's got to be something that triggers it. And I cannot think of what might be doing. Private matches have been kind of weird, so I'm wondering if that has a lot to do with it.
Oh, I'm blind.
111 though, they've brought it back quite a bit.
Are you shooting at me?
Leo's in it.
Shooting everybody. I'll blind.
Oh my god, just sliding in and dick shooting everyone. Captain KB was not showing any kind of mercy there. And I'm gonna go back to Galindo's stream.
Behind guys.
No, never mind.
Damn,
There it
about
is.
time it's fucking over.
Games, guys. But
All right,
everybody
that's
make
gonna
sure
go to
watch
Haxx.
Windows stream for a good time.
Yeah.
So I know, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not sure, O'Doyle. I'm very, this is where my empathy gets me. I'm very frustrated for him. Like, I shouldn't be frustrated, but I'm very frustrated for him because that just sucks. Been there. I mean, I haven't had the drifting issue, but I've had other issues at times. And I know it sucks. It sucks. I feel for him. Good games in general. I think Haxx are really happy with their performance. I'm not sure if Galindo, if he were capable of running and participating a little bit more than what he was, if that would have made a difference. But that being said, Haxx should still feel really good about their performance going up against a team like Carnage. My hope is that we can get Galindo's stuff sorted. I say we, as in like a community, maybe we can share some of this, let people know, be like, hey, if you're experiencing this, see if you can replicate it. If you can't replicate it, provide video proof of it, and just to show, the developers like what is happening, and see if you can figure out what is causing it. Now, Crispy, if you could do me the favor and let me know how that clearing of the cache works, see if that helps at all. And if it does, it might be the fix for some other people. But that being said, Carnage do come out victorious with 4 wins. Haxx get 2. This is going to put them in the following position. So Haxx get 2 wins. It's going to give them, let's see, that's going to put them at 11 total wins. Carnage get 4 wins. That's going to keep them in 4th place. So pretty much everybody's going to stay where they are. Now I am going to, real quick, before we actually end stream, I'm going to update the bracket so everybody can see where they're going to be playing. Because I know this much. Come on. Paragon's, I think Paragon scores are in. Yeah, everybody's is in. So Paragon, Death Squad, German, and, let's see, participants. Yeah, Paragon, Death Squad, German, Carnage. Then we have Repeat, Raining, Haxx, and Phenomena. Let's see. Repeat, Raining, Haxx, Phenomena. Okay. Very quick, before you all leave, before you dip. Group A is going to look like the following. Paragon versus Carnage in their first round. And Death Squad versus German Grandpas in the first round. Whoever wins those is going to move on to the semifinals and compete. Whoever loses those is going to go down to the losers bracket, compete there to go into this bracket. And then so loser of this game, right? So this is game 4. So whoever wins the losers bracket, let's get rid of this crap. That's annoying the hell out of me. Whoever wins this bracket will move into this position. Whoever loses this will go here, and that will be the last round before you go into the finals. Okay? Then Group B, you have repeat offenders against Phenomena and Raining Havoc versus Haxx. Whoever loses is going to go down and compete down here. And then they're going to move up to and compete against whoever is facing off in this semifinal. Once these group matches are done, we are going to move into the final stage of the semifinals. So first in Group A against second in Group B, and first in Group B against second in Group A, and then you'll have your finals. Okay, so before we get into all that, these are the matchups. These are the pairings. Paragon versus Carnage, Desquaz versus German Grandpas, Repeat Offenders versus Menomina, and Reigning Havoc versus Haxx. All right? Sound good? I'm just catching up on chat. I mean, it's called Loser's Bracket just because it's called Loser's Bracket. Like, I don't come up with the names. It just is what it is. I mean, you could call it whatever you want. Redemption Bracket, Second Chance Bracket, or Second Chance, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, some people call. I just use the labels that exist. All right. I'm not calling you a loser. All right. I'm just saying it's called the Loser's Bracket. If my team ends up there, we're in the Loser's Bracket. That doesn't insult me. But if it bothers you, cool. Like, come up with your own name. I'm just calling it for what it is on the page. You like Puddle's version better? I know. She's the one who told me about Redemption Bracket, and I'm just using the terms. Yeah, I'm not that sort of thing doesn't bother me.
Come on, Haxx.
There's a winner and there's a loser, all right? And you either win or you lose. It sucks to be a loser, but it happens. And there will be few losers at the end of the season. Anyone who's not in first will end up being a loser, right? But that's okay. That's the whole point of competition. I'm not trying to be an asshole, just that's how my mind works. But I'm excited for these matchups. Ricky Bobby, if you're not a winner, you're a loser. I mean, if that's how you want to view it, sure. I'm feisty? No, I mean, that's just how I'm just sharing with people how my brain works. That's how I view things. I don't consider people losers. Like, I'm not questioning your moral or personal character. I'm just saying, in terms of the competition, you lost. You're going into a bracket where the losers now have to fight. Because if in a traditional tournament, if it were one shot, you'd be out. Your brain never works? I'm cool with y'all playing Glendale. All right. I'm going to, before I read more in chat, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Good job this week, by the way, in the final week of regulation play. Everybody, you have a week off to prepare. I need to get things set up. I need to arrange a lot of things on my end for the winners' rewards and stuff of that sort. I also have to make sure all the stats are updated. I'm going to get a couple of advertisements and stuff out there. There's a lot of stuff I need to do on my end, so I'm going to have a week off. Everybody's going to have a week off. Prepare, get ready, find the maps that you are best at, that you want to use moving forward, going into the playoffs, and start getting your practice in, because the playoffs are where it happens. It's a double elimination. You get one chance at redeeming yourself. If you lose, can you come back and try to win it all? We'll have to wait and see. If you're not following or subscribed on the respective platforms, please consider doing so. If you're over on YouTube, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, do all that fun stuff to help the algorithm. That'd be greatly appreciated. But that's going to be it for me here on Amateur Hour Commentary and our presentation of the Alvo World League Season 2 Week 7 match between Carnage and Haxx. Congratulations, Carnage, on your win. And Haxx, good effort against a very, very tough team. We'll see you guys in the next one. I'm not answering any more questions, Titch. Later, I'm out. Peace. Get out of here. Go do something else. Have a good night.